big fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Yo, I could play the intro song if y'all was in the chat. Yeah, if y'all requested, and I'm saying, yo, you know what I mean, yo, bro. Oh, that's bro from Ice chat, and you was on a panel with him. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate it, man. For you, you showing up. You the first one in the chat too. I respect it. Word, man. Appreciate you. We definitely talking Brooklyn Nets basketball. Shout out to Sky in the building. Subscribe to his page here. Brooklyn Nets content creator. He be playing games. You know what I'm saying? Word. Shout out to Nets Press in the building. Shout out to Leaf in the building. You know what I'm saying? We out here, man. Nets fans, the best fans, man. We got shows. I'll get to that another time. You know what I'm saying, shout out to Leaf on the panel with me. Yeah, Leaf, man. How you doing first and foremost?
I'm alright. I'm good. I caught the last of that Denver game. Aaron Gordon got another game winner.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, talk your shit, bro. Cause we know we gonna study the game. We gonna talk Denver. We got Nets Press in the chat. I'm finna throw the link in the chat. We got Ice in the chat. I already sent Ice the link. Um, shout out to Bri again. He in the chat. I'm definitely throwing the link in the
Wait,
chat
hold
for
on.
sure.
That's Dylan. Oh yeah, cause I'm glad. Yeah, cause I need to talk to
Yeah.
Dylan right quick.
Yeah, no. Okay, so look, basically what I'm saying is this. Me and you, we gonna get to the playoff talk right now, right? You started with the Nuggets, we could do that, right? We gonna get into that. I seen that game winner by Gordon. That was an incredible shot.
Right.
Um, Now I'm saying that to say we could just finish that off, but we gonna get to the Brooklyn Nets content. That's the video that I pulled up. We gonna have Ice. We gonna have Dylan. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, Brian pull up. We got Scott. You feel me? The chat, they pull up, they join the panel. We gonna get into the Brooklyn Nets content. Me and you, we gonna get to the playoff content. If they want to talk playoff content, we could get to it. But you know what I'm saying? Me and you just gonna lead the charge right now. But go ahead though. So how you feel about Denver winning that first game and OKC, man?
I think it was kind of a given, bro, because between OKC, Cleveland, and Boston, like let's be real, like they played like what like four games each since the end of the season, which was April the 13th. It's May. I mean, so they ain't really been they really been chilling at home. They got rid of their first round matchups like almost easy. Denver been getting slept on a lot, bro, for some awkward reason. They figuring out different ways to win games, man. I know Joker don't really defend like that, and he ain't the defender everybody want him to be, but he is a very smart basketball player. I think Joker, bro, he could. It doesn't take him long to figure out what the defense is doing.
Bro, he dominated. What he had like 40 and 22 or something?
Yeah, he had like 40 and 22, and I kind of knew that because realistically, they kept switching and putting Chet on him, bro. Like, and because Hartenstein is he get in foul trouble real easy, so that basically leaves Chet on the island by himself, and you know Chet is basically like 7 feet, a buck 50, bro. Like he can't really do anything. So the thing about Joker is like he's so smart and he's so skilled around the basket and he knows how to use the other players, bro. Like I think he had 40 and 20. I think that ain't been done since like I think Wilt and them niggas or somebody, bro. Somebody the last person that did that. I don't know. I want to say Giannis, bro. Like, but I mean, Wilt, Giannis, and Jokers, and there's some type of crazy category with that. But Joker is a very, very smart basketball player, bro. Like I think it's really time to start taking this series seriously because these are the two finalists for MVP, and I think everybody really, really need to pay attention to the
Yo,
real true weaknesses of OKC in the series.
listen, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I would say the strength of a star and a superstar. And tonight, Jokic proved why he the MVP over Shea. And like again, I'm being obvious, bro. I'm not racist. I care about who the better basketball player is. I don't care if it's white, black, Chinese. It don't even matter to me. I love basketball. You know what I'm saying? My love for basketball helped me say that comment. Now, my point is this. Yeah, he showed that I'm better than Shea. Shea might be good, but I'm better than him. I'm the MVP. His play tonight, that 3-pointer in front of Hartenstein. Oh, like you think I won't shoot it? You think I won't do it? Like, bro, like, and then just out rebounding the way he did. Like, that's domination, bro. He out rebounded Hartenstein, Shaq. Come on, bro.
I mean, well, as a team, they out rebounded, bro. They had 63 rebounds tonight as a team.
Come on, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That'll get you an L at home, bro. Like, but OKC, like they listen. I think listen. It's a lot of lack of grown men on that team, bro. Like, and I see the reason why they ran out and got Hartenstein, but they go-to players, bro, are still children, pretty much, man. Like Chet is still young. Uh, um, your best player is 25 years old. J-Dub is still young, man. They got a lot of growing up to do, bro. Like, I think people are still sleeping on the fact that the Nuggets won a championship, bro. Like, just 2 years ago.
Nah, I'm not. We not sleeping. Not on a Big Fan Breezy page. We hold on, Leaf. We going segue to ice. Listen, somebody got the ice on. Sound like somebody got the chain on or some shit, man. What's going on, man?
Yo,
Niggas fiddling around, man. Yo, now yo ice. Yo, you good?
yeah.
Yo,
I
easy.
don't
You
know if that's
good?
me or not.
Yo, what's going on? What the fuck going on?
Nah, we good. We good. I'm finna throw the link in the
What's
chat.
going on?
But
I hear the car keys moving. Yo,
yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, sound like somebody was in the V right quick, bro. I don't know if that was easy or not. Easy, you
Hold on.
outside, bro?
Phone in their
Hold on.
pocket
Hold
or
on.
something.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me listen to the playback because I don't know what niggas hearing right now. So it gotta be me.
No, what I was trying to tell, I don't know. Maybe it's me, and I used to be an engineer, like with music, so I'm
Mhm.
just pick up sound like that. You know what I mean, but
Right.
again, I just wanted to segue to Ice because I just want to see if he agreed. Did he see the game? Or if not, we could get straight to the Nets content because I was waiting for Ice for the Nets content. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking that shit about
yeah.
Sean Marks ain't got no direction. They got a whole motherfucking video talking about direction and how serious the draft is. So I was waiting for Ice for that. Some Brooklyn Nets content. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, chat, tell
Um,
this man Breezy to calm down, bro. That was a bag of terps I was opening, bro. What's going on with this nigga, bro? There be all type of crazy noises in the
Okay.
background. I opened
Oh,
one, yo, the minute I touched the bag, yo, what's all that shaking, bro? Yo, ain't no way, my nigga. Ain't no
Yo,
fucking way,
nah,
my nigga. Wait, hold on, Leaf. Hold on,
I
hold
heard
on,
it
hold
too,
on.
bro,
Hold
because
on, Leaf.
I
Hold on,
knew it
hold
was
on, hold on,
something that
hold
was
on.
opening, bro.
Leaf, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Because I be on,
yo,
I be listening to the streams and I be on these streams. Niggas be acting, yo, sometimes it be sound like niggas is rolling around in their bed with their bitch, my nigga. I don't hear
yo.
nobody saying nothing, bro. The minute I touch the bag of turfs, my nigga, yo, what's all that shaking, bro? Who's touching the key, my nigga? All right,
Yo,
my nigga. All right, my
You
nigga. All right,
taking it
my
to the
nigga.
next level, bro. It's only
Nah,
four of
bro.
us.
none
Come
of
on,
Nah,
that.
I just listened to the playback, bro. That
it
wasn't
was
even a noise you
only
even
I
about
mean,
had to address, my nigga.
but he heard, but all he's saying was his mic was
Yeah, I just
picking
said
it
I
up,
heard it.
bro.
It's
Like
not
that's
fucking
all it was,
extreme.
Nah,
bro. Like
bullshit, bro. Bullshit. Every time I touch a bag, bro, yo, this nigga Breeze pop out of nowhere. Yo,
I didn't
what's all
know
that
you was.
noise,
I
bro?
figured you was
What's all that
opening up a
noise,
bag
bro?
of something, bro. I just didn't know what it was,
I
bro.
didn't know
That's
what
all.
it was, bro. Nigga said keys. I'm like, yo, is my headphone clicking, bro? What the fuck
yo.
going
I
Nah,
thought it
on?
was keys, bro.
it's just a
I thought it
wild
was
though.
too. I thought you was in the car, bro. I was like, yo, yeah, nah, he probably in the car, but that's
That
what
was a
like
bag, bro. That was a bag,
this
bro.
nigga,
My bad, bro. It
this
was
nigga
a
opening
See,
up
it's
the can of
jealousy,
Pepsi
man.
and shit, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is this
Yo,
nigga doing?
it's not you, it's me. I used to be an engineer. I guess the bag was probably 95% plastic, probably 5%
yo,
another
ice,
material.
ice.
I
Just remember this,
Yo,
bro. So when
Mad,
I
bro.
hear some type
This
of crazy ruffling and stuff like
this
that,
nigga
I just
Breezy
want to say
dad
like,
tried to
yo,
do the
Breeze,
bath.
yo,
Nigga said
Breeze. So what's
what?
going on?
95%
Because I just
plastic.
touched the back. Yo, ice, yo, ice, yo, ice.
Yo, yeah, I'm here.
Now that sound like pills, bro. I don't know what to listen. Like what the
That's the
fuck?
bag, bro. That's the
All
bag.
It's
right,
not.
that's
It
the
don't
bag.
sound like.
I
Okay,
It
just
all
don't
touched
right.
it,
sound like
bro.
a bag.
Okay, but
Okay.
Now
that's
it
what
sound
we
like.
heard. That's all it was,
It
bro.
All
sound
right,
All
like
all
right.
a
right, all
Snickers
right, all
wrapper
right, all right.
now.
My
You
fault,
know
my
what I mean? You
fault,
sound
my
like a
fault, my
Snickers
fault.
wrapper now.
All right,
All right.
hold on. We got Brian in the chat. and he knew he from Ice over there with TikTok, and you know what I'm saying, all the motion Ice got, you know what I mean, pushing the net fan content. Nets fans is the best fans, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna throw the link in the chat for him and Nets Press. We're gonna get into this Nets content. We're gonna get into that. Then we're gonna revisit what Leaf was talking about with the playoffs. I definitely want to hear what Easy was saying or was gonna say about the playoffs. But I don't know how long everybody gonna be here, so I don't want to take nobody for granted. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, shout to everybody that's on the page. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat, and I gotta prioritize Brooklyn Nets content. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the Brooklyn Nets in the playoffs. No, man, I heard to say that, but somebody got to say it.
Right. Let me talk about that real quick. Leaf's point. First of all, shout out to Brian for coming over from TikTok. I did get 100. It was over 100, probably like 120 followers in 2 days on TikTok Live. So shout out to TikTok for that. Brian,
facts.
That's one of them over there. But on the Denver game, to Leaf's point, in my chat, there was
am I breaking up or is it Ice?
About experience mattered until they lost that game.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So I think Leaf is right, underestimating the experience of Denver, and they pulled out the win. Pause. They pulled out the victory today and won. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Cool. We got everything Brooklyn Nets, John, and we got Nets president
on
the panel. What up, John? Shit. Like I told you, I never named my name everything Brooklyn Nets, John, but I'll be on everything Brooklyn Nets. You see, I got the trailer here. You finna get to it, and this is just for you. I want to say this is just for the fans that say
we about to look at a minute and 16.
Yo,
a minute and 16 seconds
Leaf,
of a lie.
Hold on. No, Leaf. Don't let me finish my soliloquy. All of the fans that say Sean Marks doesn't have direction, he doesn't know what he wants to do. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna revisit that same statement. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're gonna start now without further ado.
This year's critical for us. Can't say it any other way, to get this draft right. And
this year is critical for us. That's the first words you hear as soon as it starts.
This year is critical for us. Can't say it any other way, to get this draft right and to really nail it. Really, really excited about that.
The Nets have a clear direction.
The ultimate direction. Okay, I just
general statement. Okay.
They absolutely crushed it.
They are loaded going forward with draft asset.
We have 4 first-round picks, which I am excited, elated about.
This is going to be a different year.
I want to be part of that.
Of course, the Nets have shown that they draft exceptionally well.
This draft's widely considered one of the better drafts in the last 10 years or so.
This ain't coming around again. This comes around once. I'm talking once in a lifetime. Right now, our job is to figure out who's going to be the next step.
Now we can rebuild in a way that highlights Brooklyn and our culture and our organization.
They do a lot of work behind the scenes to make sure that they know everything about these players, and they want to know, is this a person that I want to?
So let me get this straight. You showing us a trailer.
Hold on, Leaf.
We are in a unique situation as an organization.
We know exactly what's at stake here. We've got to get it right.
Where was this months ago?
Leaf. It's time now. It's time. Go on.
I you know what? I had every intention on coming up in here and being calm tonight.
Yeah.
But no, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Yo, Leaf, I did too. I did too.
Let me go first. I was on mute. My bad.
No. I'm gonna let Breeze try to talk his way out of this shit, bro. Like, I am gonna go
addressed to me. Wasn't this addressed to me though from Breezy?
Let me go first. I mean, listen.
Movie night.
If the shoe fits, I didn't say your name. I said if the shoe fits. Now again, I said Nets fans were saying. I didn't say everything Brooklyn Nets, John. You put yourself in that.
Bro, if you're gonna call me out, just call me out, man. I don't care. I can handle the smoke.
Let me finish. Now, it seems like the Brooklyn Nets have a clear direction.
They said they have a direction, Breeze. They didn't say they know who they're getting, but okay.
I said a mere 5 words.
Oh man, I got a cookie tonight, Breeze.
my
Let's go.
God,
I
yo.
got
I said a
cookie
mere
tonight.
5 words.
John,
Nah, man.
John, this is
Listen,
your
I
moment
try to
right
take
here.
this
I
back
said
to
a mere
casual.
5
Breezy,
words.
Your
saying you have a
moment
clear
right here.
direction doesn't mean
Put
anything.
this
It takes.
nigga on
Come
the
on.
grill and flip the burger over,
Breeze,
my nigga.
breeze,
No,
Yo,
breeze,
Breeze,
breeze.
Breeze. Where was this
I am
months
going
ago?
to
If they
make
had this
sure
coming out,
that
wait,
you
if
take
they
an
had this
L
coming out
on
a
this
month
one
ago,
right
don't
here.
wanna
please
do
don't
that.
say
yes.
it.
Yes,
I am
Leaf.
making
Yes.
sure that you take an L on this one right here, bro.
Don't make
Like
me do
because
this.
Ice, I'm sorry this has to happen,
I am
bro.
making sure
I'm
of
sorry,
this.
Oh
bro.
man. Can
I'm
I
sorry.
finish?
John, please continue.
Can
No,
I
Turn the
finish?
Breeze,
stove on.
First of all, Breeze, can I be honest with you? If BJ Johnson was our GM right now and he said this month.
Oh man, I didn't want to do that.
Oh, hold
I
on.
didn't want to do that.
Hold on.
I gotta, y'all gotta let me
No,
finish.
I'm putting a super
Y'all
chat
gotta-
up. You letting John back on, nigga. You
Come
letting
on,
John
can I
back.
finish?
I'm
Finish?
dropping
Can
a
I,
super
can I
chat.
talk?
Hold
Can
on.
I-
I'm
can I
dropping a super
talk?
chat. Hold on.
Can I
You ain't
please
dropping
talk?
John off, nigga.
I
Hold
gotta.
on,
I
man.
know he in the
My
studio.
man
He's
paying
somewhere
to
safe
speak?
for Nets fans.
Nah,
But can
hold
I
on, John. I
talk?
got you.
I mean,
Hold on, John. I got you.
Dylan, I was going to ask you a question, but
No.
this is
Oh
atrocious.
man, please.
Don't worry,
please
take your
leave.
time. I'll wait for your question.
Please leave.
What's going on, everybody, by the way? I didn't say anything when I came in. How are we doing?
Dylan,
It's
what's
been a
I'm
up,
not.
while.
nigga?
I was
We
doing
got
all right
jump
until
on
I saw
Breach
this
real quick.
shit. I was
gotta
doing
jump on
good.
Breach real quick.
Oh man. Can I finish? Please.
Go
Thank
on,
you.
Breeze. You got this.
Again. Sean Marks said they got a clear direction with the Brooklyn Nets. Clear. That means if you watch this thoroughly like I did, it's not the first time I've seen this. They clearly explain they looking at more than one player. And before this, Easy said, bring John back up. Bring John the fuck back up. But bro, y'all can't answer. Y'all gotta let me finish my soliloquy, bro. Like y'all, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, I was trying to speak and I got put backstage, but go on.
Bro, y'all can't just keep interrupting me before I finish the soliloquy, bro. Let me.
This
I don't-
nigga,
do I
we
do
got
that to
20
y'all?
minutes. He about to take 18 minutes. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, my man.
I might just go on Twitter at this point and rant.
No way, bro.
Bruh, like I said, man, Sean Marks is serious about the draft. You see what the title was of the show. I mean, what are we talking about?
We have the six odds,
Sean Marks is serious about the draft. Y'all want to make it seem like it don't matter and everything is talent. Y'all, I disagree with y'all. Don't be mad at me because I disagree with y'all. I disagree with Leaf. I disagree with John. I think it was important for Sean Marks to prove to Joe Tsai that I picked a good coach, because talent with a bad coach leaves you with Steve Nash, with KD, Kyrie, and Harden, and that don't equate to championships. And y'all want to mention the Nuggets game. Part of that was the coach doing whatever he did. I don't know who he was, but part of that was doing what they did for them to take free throws and hit free throws, put Shed on the line and he missed. Case in point is us all strategic. And I agree that Jordi Fernandez proved to the NBA that the draft pick, a high draft pick, is safe with the Brooklyn Nets because of all of the player development he
Breezy,
did.
weren't you on Hoop Show praising Keon Johnson, saying that he developed so well under Jordy? Like, come on, what are we talking about here?
Bro, I'm talking about the G League and the
You know what Breezy said, guys? He said that everybody developed this year in Brooklyn. Reese Beekman developed this year. Come on, Breeze.
No.
Because
Bro,
of
you talking about
Jordy.
one player. Name
Like, man, Jordy ain't the wizard, man.
Name Keon Johnson.
Let me mediate.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
No, you don't got to mediate, Dylan. All right, this guy's trying to cook us, but he's getting overcooked himself
I'm
right
not
now.
trying. Did I say I was trying to cook you? Did I say that?
For a sec? I think I can
This
help.
is why I subbed him, Easy, and you want to save him.
Breezy, I don't care if you sub me, bro. Breezy, I'll just go on Twitter and talk about it. I don't care if you want to sub me, bro. I will always stand on business, man. So nothing I said has been wrong. I've actually done my research on it. So if you want me to praise a general,
he's saying I said stuff and I ain't say. I'm the host. He want to say that I ain't even say the stuff.
We know you're Stilo, my nigga. We know
my Stilo, bro. Y'all don't debate shit that I say. Y'all just argue with me. What are you debating? Easy.
I thought this was
Don't say
democracy.
nothing,
Okay.
John. Don't say nothing. Easy. What you debating?
that all this is bullshit, nigga. What the fuck? What?
Bro,
Oh
I'm a
my
Brooklyn Nets
fucking
fan.
God,
How
my
is this
nigga.
bullshit,
you
bro? And they
crazy?
got a
Yo,
whole
hold on.
trailer. Bro, how? Explain how it's bullshit, bro. Explain how it's bullshit.
Hold on. Watch out.
Hi guys, what's going on today?
Explain
Y'all walk into a grenade, that's what you walk into.
Ray, this ain't a good time, bro.
Hold on. Watch the fuck out. Hold on. Watch out, bro. I've never heard so much glaze for a coach in my fucking lifetime. And it's only one fucking losing season, my nigga. Let niggas do their thing, my nigga. No fucking way, my nigga. No way, my nigga. No way.
But no, what's your point? I got
no
many
way, my
points.
nigga. Use a glazer. That's my point. That's my point. I'm debating you a glazer. Bro,
I'm debating it too.
Listen,
he's a glazer for Horty?
What's your point? So
Yes.
hold on. What players didn't get developed that you arguing? If I'm glazing, Zion Williamson will get a catch and shoot. Keon Johnson and become a better jump shooter. Stop lying.
That's to be debated, Breezy.
That's the one player.
That's where the debate starts.
Bro,
I gotta praise Keon Johnson.
You trying to go up against the fan base?
No. Answer questions. Y'all niggas is ducking questions. Did Tyrese Martin become a shot creator after only being a 3-and-D player?
No.
You're a liar.
No.
Are you talking about that 30-point
The
performance?
only person that believes that is you and Ice. That's it.
Nah.
Ice.
A shot creator is crazy. He ain't become like no Cam Thomas.
A shot creator, bro.
Hold on.
A shot creator?
Now we're gonna talk. Now we can talk. But Dylan wanted to
Yeah, let's do that.
Before we get into that,
Let Dylan get in real quick because I'll cut him off. Let him get in.
Go ahead, Dylan.
You guys are good. First and foremost, it's been a while, fellas. Appreciate y'all for having me on. Now let me just mediate this shit for a second because I'm tired of the debates and the arguing and the back and forth. We're officially 6 days away from figuring out what we're picking. I don't give a fuck what was done in the past, what side I was on, what side others were on, what bullshit we've been arguing about for the past year. We're 6 days away from figuring out who we're possibly picking. So that's where my focus is. I don't give a fuck about a trailer that maybe they should have put out 6 months ago, a year ago, yesterday, whatever you want to think. We're right there. So right now, that's where my focus is at. But yeah, make sure real quickly, just to plug in real quick, Gary and I are going live tomorrow at 11:30, full 2-round mock draft. If you guys want, feel free to hop on over at the BK Nothing But Nets podcast. But yeah, appreciate you guys for having me on. And I'm pretty sure, Leaf, you had a question for me, right?
Yeah, Dylan. All I wanted to ask you, bro, was if Cam Thomas is the oldest player on our roster coming in the next season, you okay with that?
I don't give a shit. Why would I care? I want to tank next year.
Yeah.
If Cam Thomas is your oldest player, then that is room for it. That reads tank all the way.
That's music to my ears.
That's music to my ears too.
Do it for one more year. Take it seriously next year. That's all I ask.
Okay. All right.
I agree.
I'm with it.
Gary,
you cool? Gary, you cool with that? Cam Thomas being the oldest player on our roster.
Do we have D'Lo? No, I prefer it. I'm good with it. Yeah, I'm good with it.
Bro, get D'Lo.
John, you cool with that, right?
Again.
I would have been cool with this documentary if it was released 6 months ago, as long as they actually said what they were going to do before
Damn the documentary.
season.
I don't care about that bullshit.
You can't do that 6 months ago. That's collusion.
No. You know why, Breezy? Because we would have had the 6 odds 6 months ago if we did this the right way. But you want us to say, "Oh, Keon Johnson! Oh my gosh, he made a few shots." I gotta praise that, man. Come on, Breeze. What are we praising here? Like, ask Gary, man. This guy talks about how bad this team is every day. He gets on his show. I mean, Gary, how many players have you roasted this year on this team, Gary?
John, did you hear anything Dylan just said?
No, I did. I'm actually talking facts here, but we'll go on.
Go ahead,
I've
Gary.
even roasted Nick Claxton. I've roasted. No, I just, look, the team is god awful. The team is terrible. The only guys I wanted to really see play this year were Clowney and Cam Thomas, and they were both hurt for most of the season. It was a disaster of a season, and everyone on our team sucks for the most part. Yeah, no, everyone sucks. Everyone
celebrating these meaningless ass wins.
These big meaningless wins. These big meaningless. We gotta celebrate them, Outlet. We gotta praise them.
Listen,
We gotta say
getting a game winner at Philly.
Before we go forward, before we go forward, bro, I just need to speak. I just need to speak to the host of this page in Ice.
No, what a rebuild.
I need y'all to stop. I need y'all to stop being easily fooled by the media that gets posted by the Brooklyn Nets main page.
Hold on.
Y'all, hold on, wait. Let me speak. Let me say this. Let me say this. I need you to stop being easily fooled by the media that they post. You gotta stop, bro. Like the thing is, no. See, the thing is, we're looking for results.
So you talking to me? So what?
Yeah, I am talking to you. I'm not. Hold on. I need you to stop being easily fooled by the media that the Brooklyn Nets page posts. Because the thing is, well, at the end of the day, if we don't pick, the right players, which Ice was scouting most of the season, if we end up with 5 players on this draft board that we wasn't even looking at, this whole draft, bro, was for nothing. This whole thing was for nothing. So I need you to focus. I need you to just focus on results. I don't care about what the damn coach did, bro. I don't care about what the players on this past roster did. We're gonna switch up this entire roster. That's what's gonna happen.
Hold on. For everybody, hold on. Time out. For everybody in the chat that really pull up to listen to Big Fan Breezy talk basketball and not yell at these guys, hear what I'm saying. Out of all of the coaches that got worse records than the Brooklyn Nets, Jordi Fernandez is the best coach in that situation. And on top of that, when it comes down to player development, out of all of the teams that have worse records, and you look at those rookies on Washington, and them niggas been trash forever. Everybody, look at the upside.
They beat us this year. Wait, they beat us twice this year, Breezy, and they had better talent than we did. So what are you talking about?
I finished the soliloquy without arguing with somebody. Thank you. And again, my point is this: when it comes down to all of the coaches that's in competition of getting a player to draft to become a star, the NBA is looking for out of the top three picks to become a star, and they miss on certain picks. They miss with Jalen Green, might I add. They miss with Reed Shepard, might I add. They miss with certain top 3 picks. They miss with RJ Barrett, might I add. You might argue they miss with Zion Williamson, might I add. They miss with top 3 picks. They need to get this right, and they could get it right with the Brooklyn Nets. Why y'all mad at me for saying that?
Why did Washington beat us, Breezy, this year twice? Why did they beat us?
Bro, it's meaningless.
No, you were praising meaningless wins, but why did they beat us, Breezy? Why did they beat us?
I'm not praising meaningless wins. I told you what it meant. Hold on. Listen. Let me say this. Just because a fan like me articulate the win and what it is, because I study the game, not because I'm just all knowing. No, because I study the game. Player development mattered. They made sure that Noah Clowney was taking a 3 ball every chance he got, letting it fly, seeing if he could become a stretch 4. The NBA wants to build this team with a stretch 4. That's why Ace Bailey makes sense for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, I'm not talking drafting yet.
I'm not talking.
That don't mean Washington head coach is bad.
Yeah, they had younger talent that beat us. Or these guys that so-called developed.
It's a meaningless win.
Then why were you praising them?
How was this meaningless?
It was a purpose to be Portland. You were saying these things.
All our wins was meaningless.
No, they were meaningful. That's what I've heard on you. They were meaningful for some reason.
Gary asked that question. I want to hear Gary's question for Lee. Go ahead, Gary.
No, I was just asking. You're saying, like, if we don't get a top, if we get Jeremiah Fears out of this, is that a success? Like, are you happy with that? Is it all right?
He was asking Leaf, man. Leaf don't even watch college basketball.
And I know it ain't a success, my nigga. We supposed to get a top 3 pick. He asked the question, I answered it. Simple. It's not a success. No, I don't care about why, bro. College season is over. The college season is over. Please stop yapping about how I don't watch no college basketball.
Fear's not a success. It's crazy though, Lee. Come on, man.
Bro, you don't watch college basketball and you the loudest one.
The college season is over. You don't neither.
Bro, that's why I'm saying ask Ice.
Yo, I should have drafted resources.
Hold on, us drafting Fizz would not be. Us drafting Fizz would not be a failure. Like that is not bad.
LM watch college basketball. You don't.
No,
I'm sure a lot of people.
But I'm not saying I do.
The only 4 picks
And I'm not saying I do neither. Nigga, all I said was he asked me the question, bro. I said no.
He didn't ask you. He asked
Not one of
Ice.
those 4.
Wait, Dylan, you say you're not sure about Fizz?
No. I'm 100% sure about Fears. If the 4 picks that are guaranteed that I'd be happy with are Flag, Harper, Ace, and Fears. Anybody outside of that, I would be a little bit disappointed, but I'd have to see how they develop. Like, Kaman Malawak, Derek Queen, those are still very good options, but they wouldn't like blow me away. So outside of the 4 that I mentioned, I would say, it's a bit limited.
We give VJ Escom. I'm tight, bro.
I'd give Edgecombe a chance. I think he's got potential.
I'm not.
So what about? But he didn't mention VJ. What about the picks that Dylan said? Those are all good picks.
VJ is a great talent. The problem is you get VJ, you can kiss Cam Thomas goodbye within a year and a half, which Breezy's not going to like. But
Cam Thomas should have no effect on who we draft. He should have no effect on who we draft. Like enough of this Cam Thomas nonsense.
Hold on. Let me listen. What I heard Dylan say is Cooper Flag, small forward, power forward, right? Yep. Dylan Harper, point guard. Fears, point guard. And who else you said? What was the third player I missed?
Malawak, Ace Bailey.
Ace Bailey, small forward, power forward.
Yep.
He didn't even mention the 2 guard out of 4 picks.
No, I would stay away from 2 guards this year unless if you're looking to move on from Cam Thomas.
Exactly. Dylan, do you watch college basketball?
Every day.
See what I'm saying? Why would I listen to somebody who don't watch college basketball? Even if
you don't either.
Yeah, listen, can I just set the record here?
Make sure you point that shit out while you at it. Don't continue to shoot your gun at me, nigga. You don't need
no gun.
Just make sure you put on the stamp. Breezy don't watch college basketball neither.
Did I just say for the record that Cam Thomas should have no effect on who we draft? I have 8 prospects. I'm very happy drafting, but he should have no impact whatsoever on who we draft.
No,
like seriously, if we had Trey Johnson with the Dylan, I know you don't like Trey Johnson, but if we had the 6th pick, you take the best talent you can get, Dylan.
Long term.
Dylan, if you have the 6th pick, you take the best guy you can get.
And get him in the backcourt with the same nigga at the 2 that's the same height as him. I'm sorry.
I'm not. If you 6 and you get Trey Johnson, I mean,
what is Dylan trying to say?
Let me respond to John real quick. What I'm saying is it does not affect his status on the team this year, but long term it affects his fit on the team. You cannot play Trey Johnson or VJ Edgecombe long term next to Cam Thomas. It is a simple fact.
That's how it plays out.
You can't play Jeremiah Fizz next to him
if they're better talent-wise, we see how they play out with him. If Cam can't fit with him, Cam goes. If the other guy can't fit with him, he has to make decisions at that point.
You can't play Jeremiah Fizz next to him either because they the same fucking height.
I want to hear that. Hold on.
Fizz has a little.
I think Fizz he's a little bit taller than Cam Thomas. I think.
Well, he also has a bit more athleticism and defensive ability to his game that Thomas doesn't. So. The height-wise, it could become a problem, but it just depends on who else you fill the roster around. If you grab a good 7-footer later in the draft, then maybe. Or
do you really want to move forward with Fizz and Cam Thomas in your backcourt?
I don't want to move forward with Cam Thomas in general. I think he's the piece that lands us a superstar at some point, but that's just
Whoa! Breaking news.
Yeah, I
which is why we've been aiming for top. We've been trying to tell y'all to get losses so we can try to get top 3. Hold on. We've been trying to tell y'all if we just try to reach for the bottom 3 odds, we wouldn't be in a situation because the top 3 players don't have anything to do with Cam Thomas. We wouldn't have to have these conversations because they all fit. It has nothing to do. It won't. Cam Thomas' position wouldn't be threatened. But no, this is where we at.
And Alan, can I just say this? Can I say this one thing? I saw BJ Johnson's comment say that right now, whoever we get, the next 3 years are very important. So if you do this right this year, just trade Johnson, Claxton, bottom out for the following year. Then after that, if you have all these assets, go get your star, pay with you 2 prospects, and let's roll the damn dice and see what happens. But commit to it. Stop this Giannis Plan A stuff because all these sources, they're tied to Sean Marks, keep trying to shift the coast. At the end of the day, if you're going to follow what you said in this video today, commit to it. Don't go any other the route that you wanted because it feels convenient. Stick to a damn course. Let's get through these 3 years and let's win a freaking championship, Sean Marks. That's all I'm going to say at that point. Mic drop.
I feel like we about to put on some football pads and go out on the field or something.
I mean, the Islanders won the first pick today.
They said the Islanders won the first pick.
Gary has a Texas.
The Islanders got the first pick today in the lottery. So I mean, I don't know.
The only pick in the top 8 this year that I would be upset about is Trey Johnson. I don't see the upside.
Your negativity about Johnson is wild, bro. Like if we have the 6th pick, man, you got to be open minded.
Come on.
Nah, Trey Johnson.
This is the same guy who's complaining about not wanting Giannis, yet you're on Twitter defending wanting Giannis. So I don't want to hear.
Makes sense. The fact that years over 8, come on,
I ain't gonna lie, John. He is right. John, you do be defending that.
Bro, at the end of the day, it's my content. I'm looking at all options. I even say this to multiple people. Until this organization commits to a direction, I will look at the options because it's my content. I create the content, dude. And like you do with your articles. By the way, you don't have to highlight everything in bold black letters for people to figure out it's very important stuff, dude. Let them figure it out by themselves. Just a little bit of sage advice.
What's happening right now? Typing 120 words isn't content. But
whoa. And you say negative things about Trey Johnson's content
on Twitter. It's okay.
What's going on? I forgot, guys. Dylan is the almighty. He knows everything. I forgot, guys.
Yo, why are we crashing out in this 6 days, 7 days was the lottery?
We crashing out because we know this shit gonna go left one way or the other. That's why I pray.
We all supposed to get along. Like
what did I say?
Tell me how it's going to go.
It's 7 days away. We all got to be on the same page, man. We can't afford to be crashing the whip.
Tell me how.
Come on, y'all. Like we taking shots at each other with content,
bro. Nobody takes shots at me. They always miss, man. I don't give a crap.
Hold up.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Your top 8 doesn't include Trey Johnson.
What's up?
Your top 8 doesn't include Trey Johnson?
No, not whatsoever.
Did you see his mock draft? This guy purposely leave players out he doesn't like. Come on, how do you do a fair draft?
If Trey Johnson is out of your top 8, who do you put in there?
No. He's not out of my top 8 in terms of prospects. He's a top 8 prospect, should go top 8. I'm just saying personally, the Nets have a pick between 1 through 9 guaranteed. Me personally, he's the one player I'd be upset at if the Nets took. I'm okay. I would much rather Con Kneppel or Kaspers Siakachonis, any of those guys over him. Just simply because.
I watched almost every single game Trey Johnson played. He's empty stats. He's going to get 20. He's going to have no impact. He can't defend. He can't play make, and he's going to average 20.
And you're talking to a guy
who can play make. Well, not to the extent of other
Longhorn family.
He's not a Diego Demin playmaker, but he
from any two people, you're going to take it from the guy that watches college basketball on a daily basis and the guy who watches Texas on a daily basis.
No, but there's a lot of underlying things with Trey as far as what he had
those eyes.
Some people are too big for the britches, please.
You know what I mean? So those 2 things took away from Trey's playmaking and his defense on what he had to do for that team.
But
you know
the excuses
so I think
for him
give a
are
little more
the same
defense.
things that we've been
I
getting
heard
Cam
that
Thomas
he's a
the
pretty
past 3
good
years.
playmaker.
You know, we don't need another Cam Thomas.
Better than
you
what
need to build
most
around
people
Cam Thomas. If you're going
or get the best player that's
I don't think he's another. I don't think he's another Cam Thomas. I think
he's not another Cam Thomas.
I think he's a Booker. Possibly.
I mean if D Book is his ceiling, bro, I'm not that impressed. Bro.
I mean, if y'all saw, Book wasn't Book in Kentucky, so I mean, he averaged 7 points per game. So if y'all talking about out of college, he's significantly better than Booker ever was at Kentucky right now.
We're looking at the points. We're looking at the all-around aspect of the game, and the all-around.
Booker was a horrible all-around prospect.
The all-around aspect to his game just looks like a slightly improved version of Cam Thomas in terms of NBA readiness. Thomas was the better coming out of college, and that's just a simple fact.
I think you're wrong.
No, he's way better than Cam Thomas was at LSU.
But we gotta wait to see what pick we get.
In terms of scoring, he wasn't even close.
You know what I mean?
Thomas.
No, I'm talking about overall. His playmaking is better than Cam Thomas ever was at LSU.
Yeah, no, I'm saying overall he's a slightly improved version of him. I'm not saying that he's immensely better, nor is he worse.
This is about to be the worst draft lottery ever.
That's
If we base every decision off of Cam Thomas, we lost the battle. That's all I'm going to say.
No, I don't
you
think
also
that's
just
what
said
it
that we
is.
shouldn't
I don't
look to
think
move
that's
him
what
if
they
we
thought.
find his replacement.
Dude, you don't like Trey Johnson. Stop it.
This is about to be the worst draft lottery. This is about to be the worst Monday of my life.
I'm just saying, he's still early. Shit, Trey Johnson can end up being one of the best players of this draft in the future. He's still early.
I'm preparing for one of the worst days of my life, bro.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Based on what I was saying about the stretch four, and that's what the Brooklyn Nets want. Who you think would be a better stretch four, Cooper or Ace?
Stretch four?
Stretch four?
It's probably Cooper.
Ain't neither one of them fours, bro. They both threes.
No, Flag can play the four. Flag can play the four.
I'm not putting Flag at no four right away.
Body
actually bolts up a little bit.
He had a similar body to what Tatum.
Okay, so they threes. So
I think the thing about Cooper is that he needs to develop more of a scoring game, bro, for him to legitimately play the four, bro. Like that 6'9", I think that undersized four is dead, bro. Like they looking for everything that the NBA is looking for at the four is basically like what Evan Mobley is, bro.
Yeah, but Mobley's only like 6'10 and a half, 6'11. That average range for a power forward is 6'9 to 6'11. So he falls in the range of it. Like Naz Reid.
I mean, but realistically, I'm just talking about the overall skill set, bro. They need somebody that's gonna like rebound at rebound at a high level, block shots at a high level, and
I mean, ain't Aaron Gordon 6'8" or 6'9"?
Yeah, he's like 6'8", 6'9". No, but what I was gonna say is I'm a Duke fan, so I didn't miss a game this year. If you watch the Duke games, you would see that Flag was never forcing a shot, which is why you didn't see absurd scoring ability. Like he picks his spots, he finds them, and he's efficient. In the NBA, that's going to translate into more points because it's an easier scoring league.
So you saying he playing inside the 3-point line? Time out. He play inside the 3-point line. He shoot the midi.
He can shoot the midi.
Yeah, he shoot the midi.
Yeah, he can. I've seen it.
He can definitely get to a mid-range shot.
His 3-point shot is what improved throughout the season. He started the season as a sub 25% 3-point shooter, and he was able to raise that to about 33%, I believe. But overall,
I think is he shooting like 40%?
Don't say that out too loud. Don't say that out too loud.
I think he shot up to 40% from off the dribble threes this season.
Yeah, he was surprisingly better from off the dribble than he was catch and shoot. I do know that. That was something that they mentioned in one of his tapes that I had watched not too long ago. But Flag this season,
his self-creation has improved tremendously.
Yeah, I mean, he shot 38.5% from three this year. That's above league average. Like he
college. What's the college league average?
Hold up. Translate into more.
What's the college league average?
30, yeah.
34? That shit is low.
33 to 34.
Yeah.
33 to 34. Yeah, college, you're going to see less 3-point percentage and free throw percentage. In the NBA, you see better 3-point percentage and free throw percentage.
Yeah, it's lower.
That makes sense.
Yeah, say if you're a big man, if your center is shooting 30% or 31, that's what you want for the league. You know what I mean? Yeah.
If your center is shooting that?
Yeah, if your center is shooting 30%, that's what you want, but they can translate.
They might have to raise that because Joker just came off the season when he was shooting damn near 40, bro. Like
I want y'all to know, if you go on 2K right now, Zach Edey got an 83 3-pointer.
He sure do. And I would sure do. I was killing the nigga with the Grizzlies, bro. Like
that nigga got an 83.
We're not doing that shit.
Mind you, he took
yes,
one.
We are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are, Dylan, bro. Like because I was in the building when he pulled up for a 3.
No, you lost all NBA draft credentials when you said Zach Edey was going to be the best player in last year's draft class. You got
damn.
You got no say anymore.
I mean that's funny. That's funny to say, bro. But this draft just got that's funny. That's funny to say. That's funny to hear from you, Dylan, bro. But being that the draft just got started, bro, we just got to see how this shit turn out. So, I mean that shit that you just said that. That shit that you just said to fly out the window.
I'm talking about last year's take of yours, which you're now 365 days since then, and it looks like a dog shit take.
Well, you said you would trade Cam Thomas with John Moran, and you backed out on it. I remember that. You tried to delete that, but okay.
Did you just come back from the 10-minute ago debate that we just had? Where was that from?
No, I remember you deleted a tweet from somebody.
I don't
because
even
you said,
think that
"Oh, if
trade
there's a
would go
Claxton
through.
that I would
I
trade
don't
for
even think
John
that
Morant."
would
You actually said you traded Cam Thomas for
I
John
was not
Harper, and
trading
then you
Cam
said I wouldn't
Thomas.
do that. So what's that
Nobody
about?
was trading Cam Thomas until he got signed to some real money, bro. You're not trading a $2 million
he has no
player.
value until he
Like
has
he don't have no.
$20
If you trade him, bro, you basically trading him to a team, and then he's gonna contribute right away for $2 million a year, bro. That's stupid.
Someone on Twitter made like a mock trade where we traded him for Cam Thomas for Shaden Sharp.
No,
that's horrible. That's like trading. That's like shitting your pants.
For Shaden Sharp.
Same thing.
Yeah,
You traded him for Shaden Sharp straight?
They said straight up, along with some. I think it was him and some pick.
Like why?
I guess according to their reasoning, Shaden Sharp 6'5", 6'6", has one of the highest verticals in the league. Is a 3-level scorer. Probably got high upside on defense. Longer wingspan. I mean, if you put him at the 2, you might have
Shaden Sharp might look like Jalen Green when the lights get brighter, bro. Like who knows, bro? Like he look good.
Why is Portland making
He look good. Yeah, but he looked good. He looked good in Portland because ain't no expectations, bro, and they ain't winning for real. They in the West.
I mean, he is a 3. I will say he is a 3-level scorer. Like he can score from anywhere. It's just he got upside. It's just I don't know if he would be the right. I don't know if he'd be the right fit for the team if you were to trade for him. But he's younger than Cam Thomas. He's 20. He's 21.
Hold up, what you mean right fit for the team, bro? We don't got no damn team.
I mean, we talking about
fit. We don't got no team.
Niggas talking about Giannis here. We don't got no team.
Yeah. Oh my god.
John wants Giannis though.
Ooh, so I could have an opinion on it. And that's a bad thing, but hey, whatever.
Oh, it's too.
Also, I said I was open-minded in any direction, so we commit to something. I made that very clear to be
Hold on, listen. Majority of Nets fans don't know what they want, bro. Like,
hold on. I wanted to bring.
According to Breezy, Sean has a plan, so we'll be interested to see what that plan is in a week.
Hold on, y'all. I wanted to bring validity to the conversation. I was just listening. Sometimes I do that. I always like to talk. Sometimes I like to listen to you guys. So I wanted to pull up the votes and to see what happened, see where Zach Edey was at. he had 10 votes, you know what I'm saying? Stephen Castle had 482, Zachary, he had 245, Jalen Wells had 123. To me, Jalen Wells was a surprise. I didn't know he was going to be that good. I didn't really hear much about him, you know what I'm saying? And I was just surprised that he was there. I kind of knew Castle was going to be good. I expected Zach to be good. Jalen Wells was a surprise. Alex I guess. And I heard so much from Leaf about Zach Edey. I just expected the best from him. He played.
I put you guys on so
bro. He finished top 5. What you want?
Yeah, I respect it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So always remember that he's finished top 5. I respect it.
And the career just started, bro. So I'm listen. Listen, his career just started, bro. Like, listen, all I'm gonna say is, bro, like, listen, when this shit turn into gold, bro, don't come and give me no praise then. Don't do that then. That's all I'm saying.
I think is Jeremy McCain.
He's on the bottom. He got 2 votes.
I think if he got injured, if he didn't get injured, I think he would have been.
That would have been his. That probably would have been his award.
It would have been his though. If McCain didn't get injured, he probably would have.
It's hard to argue that shit, bro. He was hooping.
How?
I said it's hard to argue that he was hooping.
That it's hard to argue.
He was. I think it would have came down to Castle and McCain though.
Jalen Wells was doing a good job too before he hurt his hand, man. He was definitely getting some votes.
I think everybody on this sheet, bro, is gonna have a significant career. But Zalas is probably the ultimate gold mine on this list. Like it's easy to say he might turn out to be the best player on this list, bro. But we gotta wait.
I think Son might have a good year next year.
I see the system with Parker and Duncan with Castle and Wemby, man. Castle gonna be something special, man. I'm telling you, man.
They gotta put the ball in his hands to get some more shooters, bro. That's what they gotta do.
He gonna be next to Fox. He gonna be the shooter. He's gonna be next to Fox.
Castle ain't no shit. Castle likes to get to the basket. He
not. No, I'm saying early in his career, that's how he got to the NBA, by getting to the basket. You're right. But I'm telling you, he
gotta improve his own. He gotta improve his offense.
Yeah, next to Fox, he's gonna. I just believe in the kid, man. I think
he already
he gonna be him. He gonna be.
He already.
He
But I mean, but listen, I don't think this could be argued. He already the best wing. He already the best perimeter defender on that team. So I mean,
oh well, yeah. I mean,
shout out to BC. Yeah, I respect BC. He said go Lakers. He in the comments. You know the Lakers is. You know what I'm saying? Got brochures right now to the Tahiti. You know what I mean? Like, stop it. But
I ain't gonna. Did y'all? I don't know if y'all watched the games tonight. That Nuggets and OKC game was crazy.
I caught the last of that Nuggets game, bro, because I was bullshitting around on 2K or whatever, bro. Like, so I caught the last of that Nuggets game.
Westbrook 3 into a Gordon 3, man. That's a crazy sequence of events. That was funny.
Aaron Gordon. That's Aaron Gordon's second game winner this postseason, bro. We only in the second round, bro.
Nigga got 2 game winners already, bro.
And I think on top of that, fucking Joker had like 40 and 20 or some shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. If I'm OKC, I'm tight with that.
The thing. This is why they got on the road. Yeah, but this is why they got Hartenstein. Hartenstein get in foul trouble, and then Chet is basically left on an island, like on his own. Like Joker see him, bro. He is lowering the shoulder, bro, and moving him, bro. Like that.
Check out a block on Jokic today.
Oh man, check out a block. Got a bulk up.
I expect Chet to get a block, man, because I mean Joker can't jump over a sheet of paper, but I mean I expect him to get a block.
It was triple.
That's funny as hell. He ain't got no option. Yo, but no, for real though. Like I seen Jokic getting in ISO plays in the fourth quarter. I could not believe they was putting him in ISO situations. I'm like, yo, y'all don't deny him the ball. Y'all don't get the ball out of his hands. Like make Westbrook take a 3 or something. Like.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Like,
how could you deny him the ball? He's 7 feet, bro. Like I'm getting the ball right over you, bro. Like, listen, it's just simple. It's simple shit with Joker. Easy rebound, keep the ball up high, layup. Simple floater in the lane.
Leaf, you agree with Wu Pig? Wu Pig in the comments said, "Nah, Thunder straight." I don't know, man.
I don't know if they straight neither, bro. They got like hit the thing. I think that Joker had figured out is the same thing Giannis figured out, bro. Back in that playing tournament, that in-season tournament, he figured out how to be patient against a defense like that, bro. Like Joker is a very, very smart basketball player, bro. Like it don't take him long to figure out certain defenses, bro. Especially when you got Aaron Gordon, MPJ, you got Jamal Murray, you got Christian Braun, they're gonna win the rebound battle in this game. They had 63 rebounds tonight. That's how they gonna win this series.
Bro,
because OKC, bro, they not a physical team.
Bro, that's gotta be a record, bro. I ain't never heard of a playoff team having
63 fucking boards. Christian Braun had 14 rebounds, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like OKC is not. They not a physical team. They a team that lean on turnovers and fast breaks. Everything that's wrong with OKC is gonna come out in this series.
I ain't gonna hold you though. From this round to now,
like BC in the chat.
From this round to the first rounds though, this playoffs has not been disappointing. This has been most of the.
It's definitely good. I thought it was gonna be this exciting, so you're so right about that.
It's been because we had game 7s, we had game winners, we've gotten defense being played somewhat. Like these games have come down to the wire. Like it hasn't been blowouts.
They haven't.
Rebounding has been crucial. If you look at rebounding, it's been crucial.
Rebounding has been crucial to almost every team winning, bro. Like I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, it's a proven fact, bro. Like, and it goes back to last year. If you got out rebound OKC, you could beat them easily.
Right, and I think Minnesota is gonna beat Warriors up badly because everybody on that team
shit out of them. I can't wait to that shit.
That's gonna be something.
Yo, I think
I cannot wait, bro.
Edwin said I want Curry. He said, "Give me Curry."
That's exactly what. Steph Curry, bring your weak ass, bro. Like, stop playing.
You know what's funny? It's funny that Jimmy's gonna be in Minnesota once again. Right. Bro. That's full actually circle, man. That's a storyline.
For Curry, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Curry, nice.
If Steph performing, if Steph playing like he played in game 7, I ain't gonna hold you. Them
That
niggas
game,
not winning
that
no
game
series.
7, he didn't really play that. It was really Buddy Hill, bro.
He was missing a lot of shots. Curry's missing a lot of threes. That thumb injury he's got, man, it's definitely affecting him.
If Steph or any of the shooters don't play well, they don't win, bro. Like this team ain't like it was years ago. There ain't no Iggy's on this team. Ain't no Sean Livingston. They don't got Sean Livingston no more. They don't got Klay Thompson no more.
They got McDaniels. If Rudy don't
got none of, I mean, but you remember how easy it was with Steph could sit on the bench in the fourth quarter and the game was good. It was a time when you play the Golden State Warriors. If they went on an 8-0 run, the game was over. The game was over, bro. Them days was over.
If Rudy don't average at least 20 and 10 this series, then I don't know. They have no big for nobody.
Bro, after you seen Draymond put his ass in a chokehold, bro.
There's gonna be an altercation. There's got to be an altercation, man.
Of course, it's gonna be an altercation, bro. Because if it's not, bro, then you're gonna give the indication that the Warriors could easily get punked. They're not gonna get punked. I'll tell you that much. They're not. Like as long as Draymond and Jimmy is out there pulling antics, they're not gonna get punked. I won't say that, but at the same time, if you got to deal with Rudy and Julius Randle, bro, like on the boards, you ain't gonna.
I think they're gonna throw Jimmy at Ant in terms to guard.
Tibble's got gifted in the first
Steph is fooled and Podziemski is fooled. I ain't gonna lie.
Them niggas is KFC.
I don't think any of the players got a better deck than the
You got to throw Jimmy or Draymond at Ant. I ain't gonna hold. It got to be one of those two.
I don't think any other team besides Timberwolves got like the really best hand in the whole series. You got the Lakers, you overpowered them. Now you can overpower the Warriors, man. Like they got an easy route to the West Conference Finals right now.
I wouldn't say easy. What I will say is that from 1 through 8, bro, like they really have like the most all around lineup, bro. Like you got Ant-Man, you got Julius Randle, you got the best bench player, which is in the West, which is Naz Reid. You got DiVincenzo, you got Alexander Walker, you still got rebounding and paint presence with Rudy. You still got a defender in J-Mac. Ant is probably gonna be the best player in this series, bar none. If Steph don't get the magnet ball going, bro, like and start hitting a whole bunch of bullshit. But in reality, bro, like I'm looking forward to this, bro. The Warriors is fucking fried.
Is Pacers and Cavs tomorrow?
Yeah, but they could be some
Pacers
on
won game 1. Pacers and Cavs tomorrow. They need Darius Garland.
Cleveland straight?
No, they need Darius Garland.
It's one game. I think Cleveland is good.
Without Darius
They've
Garland,
been with some injuries though. They don't have DeAndre Hunter or Mobley potentially tomorrow. Apparently, DeAndre Hunter popped his shooting thumb, and Mobley twisted his ankle.
But Pacers are a dark horse though. Pacers are a dark horse.
The Pace has been a dark horse. Though.
Listen,
they definitely are.
Again, what I seen tonight with the Celtics and also with the Cavaliers is that you can shoot your way out of games. So this win or lose based on the jump shot, bruh, this shit is not gonna last forever. Especially
Tatum doing step back threes on Jalen Brunson is not gonna win you.
Yo, Tatum looked soft out there tonight, man. That guy took 3 every chance he got.
You got a 6'2" dude on you. You're not driving.
This is why I keep telling you the Boston Celtics got 2 Scottie Pippens, bro. Like I stand true to that.
Hold on. I said all that to say that you gotta get the 3 the old-fashioned way. You gotta get that and one. You gotta in the playoffs. You gotta go to the basket. You can't ignore the best shot is the one closest to the basket. Can't just.
But they down by 2 shooting threes instead of going for the midi or the drive. Like
that was a Vegas game, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie.
The Celtics took it too easy and check it out, man.
Everybody know the Boston Celtics could easily beat the shit out of that basketball team, bro. Like come on.
Niggas said let the Knicks just get one. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh man,
that's what it was. I don't even want to discuss that game, bro. Like that was a rating. That was a ratings game right there. That was for Vegas. Make sure Vegas don't go broke and everything, bro. Like that's what that was.
Yeah,
that's what that was. I'm not buying nothing that I saw tonight, bro. Like that's what that was. That's what made me get on 2K, bro. I was just like, nah, I'm out of here.
Nigga, when you got I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. When you got Anunoby playing like that, bro. I mean, he might as well. They the highest paid player on the team, but still, like
they're getting way too many open threes, man. Like they should just be playing defense with OG the whole night, man. It would have went that way, but they let that guy.
Nah, the problem in that is that they allowed Drew Holiday and Derek White to take care of the hustle game, bro. And Tatum and Brown don't want to get their hands dirty because they really two number twos. They got the great role players that's gonna go out there and put it on the line for them, bro. Like, but this is how they won a championship last year. Do they role players? If they don't have, once they get rid of them role players, bro, like you gonna see the real Tatum and Brown come out, and everybody gonna notice that I was right the whole time about these.
And Jaylen Brown got to get his.
Hold on, let me ask real quick because nobody really never asked this question that I heard. What is Aaron Gordon after tonight, bro? Like, is he a role player or what's going on, bro? Cause
high level role player,
high level role player.
High level role player.
He's a playoff guy,
man. Yeah, he's a high level.
I mean, you ask me, bro. It's a lot of niggas on that team that rise in the playoffs, bro. I seen some MPJ games. We definitely seen some Jamal Murray games.
Christian Braun has improved a lot on that team.
Christian Braun has improved. Bro. We seeing him him rise in the playoffs, bro. You see Aaron Gordon getting put dunks for the win, bro. Like, you know what Joker could do. That is a real championship team. I'm not talking about Boston and they bullshit. I'm talking about a real championship team.
And then Jaylen Brown got to get his get back. Jaylen Brown definitely got to get his get back.
Jaylen Brown got to get some easy.
Jaylen Brown getting ripped by Mikel is crazy.
Jaylen Brown handle is sus, bro. Like,
hold on.
He got to get his get back. That's nasty.
Get his get back.
Yeah, nah, slow it. I ain't gonna lie.
Getting ripped by Mikel is crazy work.
Yo, he didn't let him take it, man. That was crazy. He didn't take the shot.
Yo, Mikel snatched, like, give me that. Like, you letting Mikel do that?
Yo,
Leaf, he didn't dribble the ball. He caught the ball.
I'll be honest with you, Tatum Brown looked like Tatum Brown looked like they were playing in Boston. I looked like they were playing in Beverly Hills tonight, man, with their offense. Like, come on. How do you take 50 missed threes or so like that? If you do some interior offense and the game would have been over. Like, they got themselves out the game, like you were saying, Breeze. They took themselves out.
That's what I'm saying. The playoffs so far has been pretty good.
The first game of the season, hitting all those threes. Like, no.
Man, they think they're the Warriors 10.0 or some shit. Knock it off. You're not. Come on.
Especially, listen, they keep doing that threes affair. They in trouble. I ain't gonna hold you. They not hot from the 3-point line. Like, it's a wrap. Like, I don't know why you got Brunson on you. You doing step back threes and you down by 2.
All you gotta do is do an interior shot, man. He did against Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving once upon a time. You can't think it's
at least go to the post fade drive. Like, take advantage of the mismatch.
But that's my point. That's my point. The Knicks did what Boston did to us with KD. They closed the driving lane so much he got tired of driving and started settling for the 3 or settling for the step back. He didn't want to drive to the cup no more because he couldn't get there. You know what I mean? Every time he tried to drive on Brunson, OG would slide way over.
He tried, bro. He can't drive because his bag and his gumption is limited, bro.
Time out. See, this is what I'm saying. The same way that Steve Kerr could set all of those picks for Curry to get open, that's the coach doing that. Of course, obviously, the player got to execute the X's and O's, but the coach is drawing up the play, right? So I'm saying that to say, the Mazzulla, he can't draw up a play where he got a post situation with Tatum as the advantage that he had 14 rebounds. Then he had something crazy like 15 rebounds or something like that.
How many of them shits was uncontested?
I think if you can't get by Brunson at 6'9", I mean,
that's wild. He couldn't do that, man. He really let himself down tonight.
Brunson, I get it. Brunson is a burly guard, but still, like.
And they took Towns out the equation. Did Towns have like 4 fouls in like the second quarter? How do you take the biggest guy out and you still are ass? Get out of here. That's insane.
Mitchell Robinson ain't gonna win you.
Listen, I don't know why.
Robinson, man, you can win a series long just hacking that guy for like 20 missed free throws.
I don't know why we complaining, bro. Like, we don't know that Boston gonna win the next 5 games by double digits. This series is over, bro. Like,
unless Boston doesn't take them seriously, Leaf. At the end of the day, man, they're their own worst enemy at this point.
Even if they don't take them seriously, they could beat this team in their sleep, bro. This is the Tangerines. They don't add up, bro. Like, come on, bro. All you just got to do is be
That's true, Leaf, but this still the playoffs, my nigga. Like you can't,
they gotta get
you can't get a team and take them lightly just because they.
Man, y'all worrying too much, bro. This was a Vegas game. I kept telling y'all that.
No,
bro.
Boston is still gonna win. I'm just saying, like, you don't look at the team and be like, nah, these niggas light work, because that's what happens tonight.
No,
now
but
niggas win one game.
That's not what happened, bro. They just had too much
still,
rest. They played 5 games since April 13th, bro. It's May.
It's not just rest. The niggas shot 43s. It was hard.
That's rest because they usually hit them threes.
Listen, but what I'm saying is, you take a risk taking the fans out of the game by missing all of those threes. Like, yeah, of course they're gonna go wild and tear the building down if. You know what I'm saying? If you're knocking them down like you did the first game of the season, but for the fact that you think you could duplicate the first game of the season in the playoffs from the regular season, that's the first mistake. You know what I'm saying? That was Joe Mazzulla went in there playing. You went in there with no sense of urgency, thinking you could duplicate what you did the first game of the season. I think that's where he went wrong, and I think that you got to put that on Mazzulla, because they live and died with the three. They didn't have to do that. They could have went to the post. They could have did more.
I mean, but that's how Boston play, bro. Like, I mean, listen, we got to get over.
You got Tatum at 6'9", bro.
Yeah, but listen, look how Boston plays. That they shoot the most threes and they make the most threes. They've been doing it for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, but if
it happens tonight,
tell me, not to say it like that, but you ain't got another plan. Like, come on, like if it's not working and it's the playoffs, like you missed 3 times, you don't want to like go to the paint just because you missed.
These niggas acting like a mid range or a paint shot gonna kill him, my nigga. Like,
no, seriously, man, they didn't want to step in the line. What are you doing?
What I'm saying, like, you down by 2, nigga, just take a mid range. Like,
I'm looking at the full glass, bro. Like, listen, the Celtics is gonna get rid of this team in no time, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we ain't gonna listen. This series is gonna be over so quick, bro. You ain't gonna have enough time to go to the bathroom, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, this series is gonna be over that quickly. Bro.
The article came out and said this summer they're gonna look to move pieces because of the cap. So they're gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, lower the cap a little bit. I thought it was next year. Asking fans.
No, it's this season. It's this season.
So White out of there?
No,
Drew Holiday and Porzingis might be out of there.
That's surprising. If they lose Holiday, that defensive identity goes in the crapper. And if you have to get rid of White eventually, like Leaf is saying, if Tatum or Brown have to carry the whole burden, you're going to see them do what they did, something to be passive ass for no reason. Like that dynasty's ending, man. If they go,
I ain't gonna lie, Brunson.
That shit ain't no dynasty. That's a one hit.
I ain't gonna lie, Brunson had 29 tonight, so the Holiday got to step it up, my nigga.
Yeah, no. Holiday not gonna.
Holiday ain't giving up another 29.
No. The color commentators, that's all they kept saying is that Holiday injured his hamstring and they surprised he back. And I don't think it. I think it's, and I'm being petty, I guess. Shout out to Jack City. I'm being petty, especially because Jack City in the comments. Yo, Jaylen Brown got to get his get back. He got to get revenge, bro. I seen Mikal flexing on him in Boston, bro. Like he just snatched the ball out his hand.
Nigga never did that in the net jersey.
He never do that for us, man.
Yo, they're praising him like he won a championship tonight, man. They say, put respect on Mikal.
Now it goes how Knicks fans get so hyped after one game. They're like, yeah, Nets, give us 5 more.
They won the finals tonight. They said, yo, respect Mikal, man. He had a block.
Give us 5 more picks for Mikal. Yeah, what the Mikal hype is.
They were talking like 5 minutes ago before they all said that. Like, they're the most flip-floppy people I've met in my life, man. Mikel's ass. Now he's our hero. Like, get out of here.
This shit gonna be funny as hell when Boston get rid of these niggas in 5.
You know what I said to that? People laughing. I said Brunson has a lot of support from Towns and Mikal, moral support until Bridges, has a little block thing there.
I'll give y'all that, man. If the Celtics was sleep, they ain't sleep no more.
I saw nigga when I saw Mikal with Brown, I thought I was in the alternate universe. I was like, huh?
He only had 2 points in the first half, man. How do you go from so bad to like I can actually play? Like, what is his angle, man? Like, I don't know if he does it on purpose to be bad, and then he goes, "Oh, I can do this, I can do that." Like, if that's your angle,
if he was doing that for us, we might have made a play last.
Yo, hold on. Let me address this super chat real quick, man. He said, hold up. If these Nets fans talking playoffs. Yes, we was all rooting for the Knicks fans to lose. Y'all won. The Nets fans is mad at me for putting respect on McCall, but I said it in a way.
Bro, they really flexing, bro, after they last playoff win? Yeah. This your last playoff win, bro.
Bravo.
Man,
it was hard to get
why
back to
you
bias,
flexing?
huh?
You know you don't measure up to this team. Stop.
Can I tell a story about TikTok, bro? I probably on TikTok. I probably have 2 Knicks fans pull up today after this win. I couldn't even read some of the chat. It was so many Knicks fans in there.
I'm telling
Brian
you,
was
these
like,
niggas is the biggest front runners ever. They pop up.
Flooded my live. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yo, they is wild.
Every time they win, they act like they won a championship.
Hold on, Jack City, he sent another super chat. He said, I heard Boston in 5 or 4 question marks.
Bro, Vegas gave y'all niggas a win. Stop.
Hold on. Let me address the comment. So yeah, that's what the Nets fans are saying. Now, me personally, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm gonna respectfully answer the question 4 different ways. For one, I don't think that's gonna happen. For 2, I don't think it's gonna happen because I don't think they're just gonna sweep the Knicks in the Garden. For 3, the Knicks is definitely
the shit out of the Knicks, bro.
The Knicks definitely woke up the Boston Celtics. I don't think y'all win next game. But at the end of the day, I do think it's like tonight's spread was 9 points. I don't think it's going to be that for next game. I think it's going to be a tighter spread.
So Breezy, you think it goes 7?
I mean to get to the short of it. Yeah, this go to 6 or 7. And if I had to say 6 or 7, I'm gonna say 7.
I said it was going to 7. I mean, I'm just Boston, like you said, wake up. It might be 5, but I said it earlier. 7.
Easy first time on the show. Shout out to you, bro. Go ahead though, Alan. I'm listening.
Nah, if Boston wake up and stop relying on the 3, I know they're a 3-point shooting team, but I mean, if they just switch it up, I think they woke up after this game. It might be 5 if they, stop playing with their food. But like I said, it's the playoffs. Like you can't underestimate any team. Like they're not gonna go out there and just throw in the towel.
What happened to Porzingis tonight? Apparently he was ill or something. He had a stomach bug.
Yeah, he had like an illness or something.
In the playoffs, dude, pop a title and get your ass back on the court. Come on,
man. You get a stomach illness.
I mean, he played trash in the Orlando series.
You're not injured. The one time you're not injured, you have to play. I have a stomach bug. Come on, take a towel and get on the court.
I mean, to be fair, they can win without Porzingis. Like,
LM that happened tonight.
Because they shot 43 pointers.
They won a championship without him. They won a championship without him.
Well, his points did help when he did play. He did it.
I mean, he wasn't exactly a threat in the Orlando series either. So I mean,
no, I think Porzingis is kind of trash personally, but
I'll tell you this: if the Knicks had the Magic defense, man, woof, the Celtics would be in trouble, man. If Tatum and Brown can handle this defense, oh my God! If some of the players on the Magic or on the Knicks right now, Boston's cooked. They're getting cooked, man. They can't handle that physicality. But man,
I will say that I'm not going to be that harsh on the Knicks. I will say that y'all probably. I'm not saying y'all going to beat them, but y'all might go 7 with them. I'm not going to say if they don't wake up, then y'all might have a chance. Brunson was cooking the Holiday day. I'm sorry, I got to give credit where it's due. That nigga had 30.
Sure.
Second half,
why would you have Horford on Brunson? I'm like, what are you doing?
That was but Holiday was guarding Brunson. But as soon as Anunoby was saying the pick, Brunson was just having a counter for a counter. Like it was nasty work to see.
Because
he deserved that clutch player of the year. I ain't gonna hold you. He stepped up in clutch moments.
Defense on him.
Yeah, he was. Holiday was guarding. It was just he had a counter for everything, yo. I'm like, yo, this dude keep losing Holiday.
Again, the color commentators kept talking about Holiday's injury, like he had a hamstring injury, and I was looking at Holiday, and if he was slow to Brunson, and if you didn't hear the color commentators say that, it just looked like Holiday getting cooked, man. Because like that ass, like. At least the color commentators defended Holiday. Like they gave you a reason why he playing the way he playing. Like they say he not himself. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy because the Boston Celtics had mad time off. They had mad
So the
time
top
off.
two seeds lost game 1, which is Cleveland and Boston.
Mm-hmm. That's tough.
So OKC, not Boston.
And
Golden State beat the second seed.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like, we are entering, I think, an age of, well, actually not even in the playoffs, like regular season, cool, but in the playoffs, any team can get got. Like, even if you're a first seed, you can get got. Like, these players is not gonna come in. You facing a team for 7 games. That's 7 games of game plans. All right, we're gonna switch this up. We're gonna switch that up. All right, we're gonna cover this player. We're gonna look at film. Like, this ain't just a regular season, and then the next time you see it, like, you're seeing this team for 7 games, so you're gonna pick up on patterns. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Knicks might get another win if they don't get it together.
The fuck they ain't.
If the Pacers beat the Cavs tomorrow, that's gonna be quite crazy.
No, bro, these niggas gave up a 20-point lead because listen, this is what the Celtics do. They play around with their food. They give you the illusion that you could get another game in this series, bro. This team is on autopilot, bro. I don't like the Celtics, bro. I damn sure don't like the Knicks, but I know this series is over.
But Leaf, here's my question though: if you're calling them 2 Scottie Pippins, what do you think? I would expect you to say, "Yo, Knicks can get another game if they 2 Scottie."
No, but here's the thing: the Knicks are that inferior to them. Even though they got 2 Scottie Pippins, the role players is that great. That's the problem, bro. The bench is that great. The role players is that great. The system that the mismatches that they run is just that great. They 2 Scottie Pippins look good on certain nights, bro, and they could get the cosign on different nights, bro, when they got big leads and they winning games by double digits, bro. What I mean by 2 Scottie Pippins is that when they get down to close games, bro, you see what Tatum and Brown really look like. You saw it tonight. They like to win games comfortably. That's because the role players are playing out of their fucking mind. And that's what's gonna happen.
But I don't disagree. But when on the other side, when you got OG since the Pistons game playing like, yo, let me show y'all why y'all gave me this contract, dropping 29, when you got Cat doing what he doing, when you got all of a sudden Mikal playing like he just discovered he a basketball player, then it's kind of like, yo, they role players stepping up too, not just Brunson.
Leave you had a lot of
Time out. There's been too much good New York Knicks talk. I can't take it anymore. It's late. I'm about to end the stream, bro. I gotta go to sleep, bro. I'm done, man. Like, listen.
So end it on the Nets note.
I'm not gonna let this defeat me, man. It's gonna be more bad.
I didn't even want to talk about that series at all, bro. I knew that game was a fluke.
Listen, hold on.
I mean, let's talk about the scout thing. Or unless y'all already talked about it.
I'll put it in the title if they lose. But if they win, bro, let's just keep it to a minimum, bro. Like, y'all.
Man, we might as well wait till the series is over. The series gonna be over in another 4 games.
No. Seriously, now I got a bone to pick with LM because he's like, I see why he got clutched it. Yeah, I don't need to hear that shit, bro. Like,
man, you the one that said it's gonna be a 7.
LM, you really starting to sound like a double agent, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
You talking about a double agent? He literally just said, "Yo, I got the They could go. It could go to 7." He talking about I'm bugging.
Wait, what? This you talking about this series?
Breezy just said he could go to 7.
Hell no, it can't go to no 7. But like,
come on, man, y'all tripping.
This should go to 7 without the NBA's help, bro. Like, no.
Listen, with Breezy, hey, I would expect him to say, "Yo, Nick, y'all not winning another game. Boston got y'all on 5. Y'all not winning the MSG. Y'all done." I would have expected that type of
That's a good interpretation, LM. You got the vocals a bit down. Big fan.
I mean, listen. You ain't need Breeze to say it. I said it, bro. This series is over in another 4 games, bro. Like, let's go to next series, bro.
Listen. I'm just being honest because we always talk about who talking basketball, this, that, and the third. I'm just being honest, bro. I do think the Celtics take it, but I don't think it ends in 5. I do think it takes 6 or 7. If I had to say 6 or 7,
This is
I'm gonna
not
say
a
7, bro.
7-game series.
I think the Celtics win in 7, bro. In dramatic
This
fashion.
is their first win against a top 10 team, and it's only because they blew a 20-point lead. Bro, like, come on, bro. Like, this team is, bro. The second that they play the next game, this team is dead on arrival, bro. They deader than fried chicken. These niggas is chopped up. Zip them up, bro. Like, they don't even know that they about to get eliminated. They playing stupid, bro. Like, the Knicks got a chance. They don't. Y'all suck. Y'all always gonna stink.
All right.
That's a good note to leave. That's a good note to leave. Yo, and Nets fans, tune into the. I mean, they should have been released it, but tune into the scout things.
Yo, Jack City, hit me in the chat. It's the playoffs, man.
I'm not talking nothing, bro. Man, y'all stink. Y'all the Knicks.
Yeah, like he said.
That's how Jack City came on. He was trying to hit me through a phone.
Hello, Jack City.
Crazy.
Yo, you my guy. Yo, I'm just telling you, it is a rough crowd over here, man. The Nets fans.
Man, I don't got time for Claude and his bullshit.
The niggas was rooting for us when we was facing Boston, so why should anything be different?
Yeah, hello, man. Yeah, I gotta call it a night, y'all, man. Yo, we gonna be back with more content really soon. Playoff talk, we talk draft talk. I'm gonna try to do another draft talk conversation with Ice, man. Just me and Ice, man, because y'all be doing that, man.
Timberwolves in 4. I'll say that.
Yeah, we gonna be back with more content. Shout out to Jack City. I see you. Hit me in the chat. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to Dylan for pulling up. I gotta pull up with Dylan, man. Probably try to do an ISO too, man, about draft, man. Him and Ice, man. Shout out to Easy. Easy probably want to do some different content. He ain't say much. Shout out to LM, trying to interview him. Shout out to everything Brooklyn Nets John. If it's something Brooklyn Nets John know about it, trust me, man. Nets fans is the best fans. We're gonna be back with more content really soon. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.
All right.